Oh, hi there. It's the Don with the Don Tech. Wait, is this thing on? Oh no, it's not, because I have my new Sennheiser MKE microphone connected right now that I'm talking to you out of. In today's video, I wanted to go through the overall impressions, the unboxing, the review, everything that I can think of on this Sennheiser MKE 600 microphone. Now, if anything, this video would be a guide for dummies because I am an audio dummy. I do not deserve, nor should I even be allowed to own a microphone of this caliber. I am nowhere near the understanding capabilities of what it can do and how good it is. All I know is that if I was bad enough with my Blue Yeti, I should probably be a little bit better with this, so we'll see how it goes. Some of my videos mixed in here and there are going to be recorded with my Blue Yeti, and some of them are going to be having the Sennheiser one. So if you notice some variance in the quality, like why is the audio bad in this video versus another one, it's probably because I'm using my other microphone and not using this one right here. So in this guide, I hope to give you a definitive answer as to whether or not this microphone itself is even worth it. And I had another video that will be linked in the description below that was kind of a comparison test between the two. And that was me doing recordings with both of them at the same time, giving you the exact audio test. But there were some things that I missed out on that video. I stayed stationary in the previous video. I didn't do any range testing. I didn't do any directional testing. I didn't do anything with the low pass filter. I didn't try it with or without the pop filter on it. It was just a straight shot right to the microphone itself. And I was also using a different and worse XLR to 3.5mm jack cable, and that actually made a huge difference. The cable I was using was one from Amazon. It was basic cable or cable select or something like that, and it was supposedly going to give me left and right audio with this XLR cable adapter. I was like, okay, perfect. I bought it. It didn't work. It only gave me left-sided audio, so I had to fill the right side with the left side or vice versa, whichever the problem was. So that was an extra step in the editing process. I think the audio turned out the same, but it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So I returned it and I got the one made from Sennheiser themselves, their XLR to 3.5mm jack cable, and so far it's made a lot of difference and it's been exactly what I was going for. There are two primary ways when you're recording a video to take and extrapolate the audio. The first one is what I was doing for the longest time, is where you have separate channels. You have your audio coming from your microphone on the camera, and you have the audio coming out of another microphone. And then usually in post, what you do is you will combine the two. You either find the timestamps where you can line them up perfectly, or you have to do kind of a clap method where you add a spike in there, and then you have the program go ahead and try to automatically collect the sound bites together and hopefully put them in a spot that's perfect. That's what a lot of professionals, I would say, do, because they're going to connect this to a phantom something or other, phantom something, I'm not sure what, and that is what they would connect and get the audio from, and they'd have the audio from their camera, and they'd kind of combine the two to give you the best shot from the camera, but the best audio from that phantom recording device. And real quick, that's another way this one can get power. It can take a AA battery, which is supposed to give you around 300-ish hours of battery life, or it will also connect through the XLR cable to that phantom to get phantom power, and that will just power the device straight out. So with me being the way that I am, this is directly from the battery. I'm gonna try a couple of different things here. The first one that I'm gonna try is talking regularly right now. This is with the pop filter on, or the windshield on, even though there's no wind at all in this room. And it also has the low pass filter turned off. I don't know if this will make any difference, but this is with the low pass filter turned on. I think if you're more on the mobile recording and you're not set in one area, that will make more of a difference. The low pass filter is pretty much taking a lower frequency and making it so there's less noise from the outside, less something or other. I don't exactly know what it's supposed to do, but this is what it sounds like with that feature turned on. And for the remainder of the video, I'm gonna turn it off starting now. Okay, so low pass filter is now turned back off. Like I said, I've been talking with the windshield on. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off now. This is a little windshield thingy, so this pretty much goes over the microphone itself. That's now taken off. I'm gonna put it back on just because it seems to be the easiest to have everything in a controlled environment. That way the rest of the video is gonna be the same. So let's do some different tests here. If we're going to be going for the range test first, I'm still approximately 35-ish inches away from the actual microphone itself. And if we're going to talk a little bit, let's get up, let's get out of frame and move closer. So now I'm pretty much very intimately close with the microphone. I'm probably about maybe a foot away from the microphone. So let's see, this is about as far away as I could get. It's probably about 6-ish feet away right now, maybe 5.5 feet away from the camera. So let's see how that works in the distance test, but I can't imagine that you'd want to go any further than this. The next part of the video is going to be a directional test, and this is for my own curiosities because I was curious to see, is the boom microphone only a shotgun directly there, or can it pick up really good audio from different sides? So obviously this is from the front of the microphone. This is about 2 feet away from the left side of the microphone. This is about 2 feet away from the right side of the microphone. This is about 2 feet from behind the microphone. I'm lying about 5 feet under the microphone right now, and I'm about 2 feet above the microphone right now. I wanted to start off with some notable pros and some notable cons based on my use of this product so far. Starting with the cons, I would say the price, $320-ish is definitely on the expensive side, but it's gonna beat the snot out of what came in the camera, and it's also gonna be a lot better than my Blue Yeti microphone as well. A con, but more specifically for me, is I'm not privileged enough to know how to use it. I don't know how to take full advantage of a microphone like this, so that would make it a con in a sense where I have this amazing product, but I can only use 50% of its capability, similar to my camera, because I just don't know what I'm doing. When this is on my actual Sony camera itself, it will block the viewfinder, so that can be challenging if you're trying to line up a shot specifically and you have the microphone on the shock mount above it. Some of the pros, it's going to be that it is way better quality, way better sounding, and a lot easier to use. My previous setup was my Blue Yeti microphone that was connected, that I was using when I was streaming videos or getting audio when I was doing something on the computer, that was mounted on the desk, and it was kind of coming over to try to get it into frame. You can probably see it in frame of some of my other videos where it's really far out, but this sort of microphone is meant to really be a lot closer to your mouth than is this boom microphone. Probably my favorite pro and the biggest pro of this camera overall is that it doesn't pick up nearly as much background noise, which is going to be the fans and the radiator humming in the background, and it doesn't get nearly as much, if any, reverb whatsoever. And I really like that I can plug it directly into the camera, so I can have my audio and my video in one track, so I don't have to worry about the additional time in post to kind of combine them together. So that pretty much covers it for this video, this review. I would definitely recommend this product if you are trying to get a better than average microphone that's going to be a boom stand microphone. I did a lot of research between this one and the Rode mic comparisons along the same price line. I would give this product overall definitely a 10 out of 10 if we're going to review it. The shortcomings are more so my own versus the product's own. I do like that you can operate it with a battery, and Sennheiser makes their very own XLR to 3.5mm cable. So give this video a like if you liked it, give it a dislike if you want everything that you listen to have a giant echo and reverb in it. Follow me on Twitter at TheDonTech and ask me questions there if you want to be featured in an upcoming video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next video, and remember, the Don's got your back.